I want to thank our media sponsor from Photonics Media, and together with SPIE, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Prism Awards for Photonics Innovation. So that's really one of the big reasons we do this, to get people together and celebrate and recognize innovation and recognize new product development. So let's get to the awards part of the evening. In the category of scientific lasers, we have a gentleman whose interest in lasers began at Strathclyde University with a degree in laser physics and optoelectronics, followed by a PhD in compact solid-state laser sources. He co-founded his first company, Microlaser Optical Systems, which went on to catch the eye of global laser company Coherent, Inc. Today, Graham leads M-squared lasers used in many research and commercial applications. The rapid growth of M-squared is shown by its place in the Deloitte Technology Fast 50, the Deloitte EMEA Fast 500, and Sunday Times Tech Track 100, which also shows how important lasers are in general science as well as economic growth. Graham is a visiting professor and entrepreneur in residence at the Institute of Photonics at University of Strathclyde and a member of the Royal Society of Edinburgh Young Academy of Scotland. He also sits on the advisory board of the Fraunhofer Center for Applied Photonics. He has secured 14 active patent families with 52 individual filings worldwide. Apparently, even the Queen noticed and learned of his achievements as Graham was awarded an OBE by the UK government for his service to science and innovation. Please welcome, presenting the Prism Award in the category of scientific lasers, Graham Malcolm.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got into laser technology many years ago because it kind of seemed like the future, but I'm now really glad to see it's become the future. And I think it's safe to say that we're now entering a new golden age of scientific discovery, and photonics is right at the core of that, playing a major role. We see applications from teleportation of information to using photonics to image the neurons in the brain at intracellular specificity. Lasers are used to enable ion drives for spacecraft. It's remarkable. It almost seems like science fiction. At our company, we love to make lasers to help scientists explore the world and the universe indeed. And I think this is an interesting week, just only a week after the first detection of gravity waves using laser interferometry. I'm sure many people in the room had some part in that great discovery, and I'm sure that many of the companies will contribute to future scientific discoveries. All of the companies in this particular category really look to do that. They look to help science move forward. And I think they all display the fact that that's a two-way street. They work with their companies to provide tools for science, but then they take the scientific advances back and they move them into their products. Areas that we see developing that are of massive importance include biophotonics, remote sensing so we can improve the environment, and quantum technologies, which are going to enable a whole range of technologies, almost technologies with superpowers, things that we can't yet fully envisage. It's a truly exciting time for photonics science. So now, let's look at our finalists.
High Harmonic Generation XUUS4 is KM Lab's fourth generation instrument that enables ultra-fast amplifier users to cover IR output to the EUV or soft X-ray region.
The laser diode arrays from LaserTel are a new generation of laser diode for research in physics, medicine, and materials science.
Lytid's TeraCascade is a compact, user-friendly, and powerful terahertz source based on state-of-the-art quantum cascade laser technology.
And the winner is Lytid.
Thank you very much. Thank you, SPIE, of course. Let me introduce you, Pierre Gély. My name is Jean-Charles. We are the two co-founders of Lytid. We are extremely proud to be here in front of you. It's a bit particular for this category because the smallest as well as the biggest has get this award. The smallest because we have created the company 6 months ago. So
This is 100% of Lytid.
Yeah. 100% of Lytid are on the stage right now. And the biggest because Lytid is dedicated to advanced terahertz technology, which means that we have the
longest wavelength.
The longest wavelength, yeah. So Lytid, I don't know, it's amazing. We are so proud. At Lytid, we consider that terahertz technology has a huge potential. And we consider that in order to harness this potential, terahertz waves technology has to be more accessible. TeraCascade has been developed in this spirit, in the spirit of making this technology available for demanding people like you. TeraCascade is a user-friendly, compact, really powerful terahertz laser source. It releases you for the source management and lets you to focus on your application.
At Lytid, we believe that TeraCascade is a game changer for terahertz applications, in particular terahertz imaging. With its high power output and using commercial terahertz cameras, it is possible to perform real-time terahertz imaging. With 100,000 of pixels and several tens of images per second, it means basically that you can perform several millions of terahertz measurements per second. Terahertz imaging has a tremendous potential in many fields. For example, the industry as a tool for non-destructive evaluation, which will allow industrials to deliver new innovative products and to assess the production quality. In the field of medicine and biology, for doctors to diagnose cancer, biology to track the spreading of diseases in plants, and for farmers to assess the quality of the products, all this through real-time monitoring of water contents in biological tissues. And all of this has been made possible through more than a decade of academic research at the Paris Diderot University under the supervision of Professor Carlo Sirtori, which is a co-inventor of the QCL technology. And Carlo is here today, and I wanted to thank him again for all the support. And I think Lytid and TeraCascade is the perfect example of a successful technology transfer. So to conclude, we'd like to also invite you at the booth at the French Pavilion tomorrow to see the product. Try not to come too early because we're going to celebrate tonight. And, well, TeraCascade is only the beginning, so expect new products from Lytid in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All the ideas, all the creativity, all the innovation that's here, it is really spectacular. Now, ideas are one thing, and they disappear after a while. What we see here tonight is the turning of ideas into reality, the turning ideas into product, which I'm sure many of the winners, all of the contestants, realize is a long, sometimes lonely and difficult path. We've heard many examples of that from presenters here. So I'd really like to congratulate on behalf of SPIE all the people who submitted to this, the whole 120. I hope to see their products make them rich. And I hope that the creativity continues in this industry. We are expanding the frontiers of photonics. This is indeed the century of photonics.
Thank you for coming, and on behalf of Photonics Media and SPIE, I hope your next products meet with great commercial success.